will get the ID. Suppose this is a successful registered candidate ID. You will see that like this ID for candidate. Candidate can log in the register portal and find opportunities where he wants to go apprentices. He can find an establishment. And he can view his profile. So this is the dashboard of the candidate, and we can see that the candidate can see the dashboard of the candidate, where how many contracts and establishment available. We can see when he log in the portal. He can see the detail of the informations when he logs in with his ID. And establishment registration, here most of the establishment registration, your employees starting from 3 to 30, more than some establishment may have 100 employees. What are the requirements for the establishment of the registration? Here, likewise, the candidate, the establishment also have to fill up the detail. Like the establishment has to be filled up. They should have mobile number of the authorized person, email ID, and whether it is established is under register as a trust, society, company, or government. Most of the government are this public sector like NHPC, NIPCO, and BSNLs. This detailed address has to be established, registered in the profile of the establishment. So the detail of the establishment is name of the contact person who handle about this portal, and which can be communicated 24 hours, and there should be mobile contact number of the SPOC, means single point of contact. And considering you get OTP, once you get the OTP, activity should be activated, and the establishment will get the unique ID. Then establishment also with the unique ID, you can register, you can log in and see the detail. So this is the establishment dashboard. Like the way candidate has, once he got the unique ID, he can log in and we can see the detail of the information. How many establishment, which trade he wants to go for apprenticeship, and how many days, what benefit will get, everything will be available in the candidate dashboard. Likewise, in establishment also they can get a dashboard. Like once you log in, you will see the establishment dashboard. Apprenticeship opportunities, then application, how many have applied in your industries, you can see, because candidate can search and find industry. Suppose if he's interested in the here like hotel management, in food and beverage, he can apply in classic. Once the classic plan they also established, the candidate also find it. So these are the basic informations like name of the establishment, mobile number. These are the profile. These are the information which the establishment has fed in the this apprenticeship portal. So here, name of the establishment, mobile number, CIN number, year of establishment type, whether it's government or private, a GST is applicable or not, head office, whether it's under ministry, with which organization is funded by the government or state government, and the landline number, established body, whether it's cottage industries or MSMEs or public sectors, and official email ID has to be mentioned. So establishment registration, to complete this profile, need to some of the establishment to be followed. These are the informations to be required to be filled up when the establishment has to be registered in the apprenticeship portal. We can see, select the types of establishment, whether central government, public sector, cooperative, state, public sector undertaking, except this central government select Sankalp funded project, those ministries engage apprenticeship, and select type of government, trust, society, partnership from the drop down list. Select if JS is applicable, you can select it, and kindly engage apprenticeship for physical with disabilities, we can select it. Established logo has to be uploaded. Like in other state, for other state like in Arunachal, I'm looking after 4 states. In support with the stipend, the stipend provided by the establishment could not sufficient for the candidate to manage fooding, lodging, if they are doing apprentice outside the state for stay, fooding and lodging. So in this case, state government support the candidate. Candidate will get stipend from the establishment, and the fooding and lodging and transport will be supported by the state government. Then this program was success. This is, as a pilot, this program was being implemented by the state government of Arunachal. But nowhere in other state, this is not happening in northeastern state. So this is one of the model that state can also support in this type of program. So these are the establishment which we need to fill up. That which I have given some more information. These are the portal. Just I'm showing the portal. So after filling up basic establishments to cross the address, how it auto-populated from the quickly and registration. Sometimes we are working on that. When you have a CNN number entered in the website, it automatically populated. For a timing, it's not populated. Once we have CNN, TNA, enter it, they automatically populate about address, sector which they are involving. But now I think the portal may not be auto-populated. So for even a candidate, when the Aadhaar card is entered, it's automatically populated about the address and all. These candidates are happening, but especially in the establishment, I think we have discussed in the several workshops that when the CIN and TNN has establishment have a CIN and TNN, when the number is entered, it should be automatically populated. In the press portal, it was not populated. It may have now.
I wanted to say something. Sorry. Then here, one thing immediately came to my mind, so I could not stop myself here, but I don't disappear. So regarding this operation in 4 states, this previous go back to the previous one. That needs explanation. Previous full operation in 4 states, in 4 locations. Previous slide. So here, see the point number 3. Point number 3 is very important. Here, what is happening in northeastern state? Here in we are in RDSD Assam, and out of Northeast Assam is the biggest state. With due respect and apology, as on there is no reimbursement, even though funds are being allocated to different states. So what I did, most of the establishment they approached us, sir, what to do? We are not getting any reimbursement. I said, you do one thing. You edit your portal. You enter it like that, make it, you have operation in 4 states, 4 locations like that, immediately you will be upgraded or migrated to our portal. Then once it is with us, then I assure you, you submit the claim, we will claim it in the record time. So that way what we did, some of the, sir. Yes sir, please.
Just for information, last year RDST Northeast states are allotted 5.1 crores for NAPS reimbursement, but unfortunately we have spent only 2.5 crores rupees only. 2.6 crores we have surrendered it. It is a very pathetic situation. Whereas all other states they wanted money. So suppose in the government is giving 10 crores, they wanted another 5 crores. So that much more awareness was there. But Northeast, really I am very much shameful to say that the government of India has selected 5.1 crores last year, I have surrendered very badly 2.6 crores. It is really, I am very much sorry for that. It is better we have to come forward, utilize the budget, improve this apprenticeship training programs. Also there are optional trades and also designated trades. So we are taking care of this designated trades. Optional trades are mainly by our NSDC peoples. So there are no industries in northeastern regions. There are optional trades, so more training facilities are there. Please, our NSDC people, you can talk to them like your beautician trade, this cutting and sieving, and then sieving technology. A lot of trades are there. We have our 2 NSTAs in Meghalaya, Thura, and one more NSTA at Agartala, Tripura. So both are the women training institutes, but we are not running the engineering trades. We are running only the optional trades like a beautician, stenography, because there is no industries for OJT. Now we are converting from women training institute into general institutes, and also we will be sponsoring them from Tripura or Meghalaya to the Assam states, because Assam state lot of establishments, particularly NF Railways, Oil India Limited, Airports Authority of India, even last week also they approached us. They are having more opportunities for apprenticeship training. The problem is the state of Manipur, Mizoram people, they are not willing to come to Assam, particularly in Guwahati, to involve in their apprenticeship training programs. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Regarding this, so far we are doing that. So what I did, some of the examples like Imami, Imami is there, then Vivanta Touch Group, like that 4 or 5 establishments. When they approached us, then I said, you modify your profile, make it like this. You are operation in 4 locations, 4 states. Immediately they come to us. Once it is with us, so we are doing like that. So that way, when you register in the portal, it depends. Suppose if you are having a presence in only one state, then it will go to the state SSA, State Apprenticeship Advisor. They have to approve your contract, everything, reimbursement and everything, it will go to them. If it is 4 and more than 4 states, then it will come. We will approve the contract and the reimbursement also. So now it is automated. Earlier it was different. But contract approval, but now everything is online. Because contract, whatever is coming online, that is to be approved online. For the digital signature is required. Most of the time with this, Assam also they are facing lots of problem. Contracts are there, they put up in file and that remains in file and that dies in SRL debt. Because this time-bound activity, apprenticeship training. Zimik, what is Zimik? He disappeared anyway. Zimik, come back. Oh, sir, please, sir, please.
Actually, I just want to tell you one thing, because what DECA has told you, because they said we are facing some problem in some of the state, that when people go to the state people, then they say a lot of operational issues comes out to be. So that's why he's suggesting you the shortcut. But I always prefer, in case if it's, because we should strengthen our state people, so that people should go directly over there and they can do the operations. But anyway, for big organizations like because in tourism sector is very good in northeastern region. So what I prefer, any big groups like these type of hotels and other retail chains, because lot many malls are also coming up. So these guys can register there as a operating in 4 state and something like that. So the things become much more easier to them. But we prefer in case if a state gets more strengthened, and then they help to the local people, because our aim is to strengthen the system, not to bypass the system. So that's all. And in case of any issues comes, then please contact our regional directors and Mr. Deka and other people. We are planning to have 1 people over in Manipur in a few months, so that you may face no issues in these operations. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So, for correcting me, I was a bit selfish, it seems. Sorry for that. Sometimes, as our directors are saying, nah, we have to surrender budget, so we have to utilize the budget. So that's why I think I was a bit selfish. Yes, that is the thing, because in the DC also, they are telling that state government why they are not asking for budget under NAPS. Then most of the state government people say we don't have staff. But then anyway, so we should not be so selfish also. That is one. But thank you for correcting me, sir. Hey, why this man is on? Jimmy, he's sitting in the back side. Okay. Jimmy, come And this you can explain if you feel like, or I can also explain
This is when we face any technical issues. It's called a support ticket. If you see in the portal, you will find technical support. So when you click the technical support, it comes support ticket. You need to raise a ticket. Like the way most of the PMK White House have implement PMK, sometimes you call a Jira raise ticket, or if you skill help desk, you will get the incident ID. In the same way, here in apprenticeship, you need to raise the Johor ticket tools. So in this case, I'll show you.
One of my friend was that asking some question, where is my friend? Where is he?
So this is
He came to me with some queries. Where is he now? I can see him. Anyway,
so this is a portal. When you have a portal, if you have a user ID and password, it's already there. You can log in. But if you don't have, you need to create a user ID and password. So this is, you'll find here. This is technical support. You click here and you have to raise the ticket. According to get our technical team will reply if you have like approval of badges, when establishment approval, if it's delayed, you need to raise the ticket.
anything. He was asking about this stipend.
Yes,
Whatever it may be the issue.
Delay of the stipend reimbursement.
Okay. You go to technical support, raise the ticket, and if you are already registered, your profile will be there for the first time. You use your mobile number and email ID, register. Whatever concern you have, just raise the ticket. It will be responded. Once you raise the ticket, immediately one email will go to you. Then you will get the ticket number over there, and you will get the ticket number also to follow up what has happened to that, right?
So this the technical issues. This is called Johor ticket tools. So we will receive the one ticket. That is called the technical. We will get the number. According to that, you need to refer. Next time, if you are not able to resolve the issue, you need to refer that ticket number. So simply registration part, you simply sign up with your email ID and mobile number. Once it's received, you'll receive the link. According, you need to click the link and you need to activate your profile for this. So these are the links where we can raise, you can see all the informations.
And one thing more regarding this Zuhu ticket. Now I think no IT trainings are there. 80% what is the queries and problem they report to us regarding this portal. What basically they do, while registering they use their mobile number, later on they show that mobile number, discontinue that number, and their profile is being lost. And we face lots of difficulties. Same is the problem with some establishment also. So kindly make it sure your this mobile number and email ID, it does not change. If somebody is leaving the organization, let him or her to update it before leaving. At least share the password to you, and immediately you change the mobile number and email ID so that communication continues. I am just supporting you. You can
So,
sit here.
this is the establishment registration portal. You can see this one. I have given a demo. This is the live online. These are the establishment to be filled up. District, state. Just Manipur. Let me check it. Manipur was saying that one district was not. No, it's all districts are there. Some of the establishments saying that drop down is some districts are missing now. I don't know all the districts are available here. So you need to fill out the name. These are the contact persons. These are the contact details. Email. We need to give the confirmation of the passport. Whether you are registered as a board and NAPS, and after you need to submit it. After submitting, you will get the link, activation link, in the email ID. Candidate registration. Register. Those who have already registered, they can log it with a unique registration ID, register ID as a candidate. So candidate has to first issue. अच्छा register. अच्छा.
Of active opportunities here, this is important for the candidates who are searching for apprenticeship opportunity. And this figure, of course, now there is no point of explaining since it is this presentation is not for the IT trainees. But for your information, this is some of the statistics, and this number of active opportunity keeps on changing.
This is a register candidate. I mean, earlier it was coming out with that. Email ID and passport, traditional trade retail, and tourism this hotel, which is non-technical part. The for optional trade, even the PMKY candidate, those who have already certified under NHPF aligned course, they can also join for optional trade. And Sector Skill Council is the approving authority. They will submit the page and Sector Council will see and they will approve the page. So sometimes most of the establishment confuse what is designated, what is optional. There's a lot of confusion and a lot of queries coming from many establishments. Now it may be there may be in future. Now we are working on that it may not be optional trade or designated trade, because if in the past many establishment queries what is optional trade, what is designated trade, what is the different, what is the duration of their training course, what is the eligibility, and what is the this stipend, why this stipend is different for optional trade and designated trade. So many queries come up. So it may not be now, it may become a uniform. However, NSDC is looking after only the optional trade, which are non-technical. Those are going for apprenticeship in tourism, hospitality, retail, in aviation and all. So these are the trade. And Sector Skill Council, they are the one who monitor all the qualities of the apprenticeship training program. So this is today is just an awareness. So time to time we have a mela. In a mela we invite establishment, we ask them to bring all the documents and we sit together and physically we'll have in registration of the establishment. I will be present here. I'm based in Imphal. Sometimes I keep on traveling to other states also, Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland, Arunachal. And we have one official from the RDST also present here in NSCI, ITI Takel. So we'll coordinate, we'll support in every kind of registration and about apprenticeship. So if you have any queries, we can ask.